If you want to learn how to make the best Philly cheesesteak sliders, watch this video. So first of all, you want to start off with an onion. It could be a yellow onion, a white onion, or even a red onion. If you want to try that with your Philly cheesesteak sliders, that's what you do. So I went ahead and peeled my onion, removed the layer of skin, and then I went ahead and roughly chopped it just like that. Do not come for my onion cutting skills because it's just a rough chop, okay? Or you can use like that vegetable chopper. I actually do have one, but I was just going through and roughly chopping it because this recipe literally does not take long. Then whatever color bell pepper that you have, you can go ahead and roughly chop that as well. I had a green one, so that's what I use. That's typically common for Philly cheesesteak sliders, but you can use a red, a orange, a green, a yellow. It does not matter. Go ahead and chop your bell pepper up just like that, just like you did the onions, and set them to the side because that's what you're going to need for your recipe, okay? Y'all got that? Then, once you set them to the side, you can lightly season them with some salt and pepper or whatever your preference is to season your onions and your bell pepper. Then you want to go in with some potatoes. I'm just making some homemade fries. I have some gold potatoes. You can use white potatoes, red potatoes. It don't matter. It's your kitchen. Trigger warning, clean off your potatoes because they grow from the soil. You do not want to be eating dirt, okay? After you clean them off and pat them dry, you want to go in with some seasoning. I just used some onion powder, garlic powder, a little black pepper, and then I went in with a little bit of Greek seasoning because it gives it like a little kick. I was making like a cornstarch slurry just to give it like a little extra crisp when I deep fry them in this cast iron. But y'all, why did they stick together? I think I put too many in a pan, just trying to cook them all at once. So just pay attention to that. But they still came out delicious because y'all know what I'm doing in the kitchen. But yeah, I just thought that was super funny. So the cornstarch will make it sticky. Trigger warning. Okay, so I did use shaved beef for my recipe. But for your Philly cheesesteak sliders, baby, you could chop you up some steak. You could even use hamburger meat, ground turkey. It don't matter. Whatever you want to use to make your Philly cheesesteak sliders, you can do that. I went in, I had a little bit of olive oil at the bottom of the pan. Then I seasoned it with some onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of steak seasoning. And I let it cook. Y'all know this meat does not take long, so you have to watch it. And then I broke it apart with a fork because with shaved meat, it tends to stick together. It's really thin, so you kind of need to like break it apart so that way it can cook thoroughly. Then I went in and added my bell peppers and onions that were chopped up previously. And you could go in with a light season to that if you didn't previously season your bell pepper and onions. You do not want to over season it. So if you already seasoned it, don't add any more. Y'all, look at the fries. But they still came out good. So then after my beef cooked down a little bit, I went in with some provolone cheese. Y'all see the edits. And then I mixed it in. I just added a few pieces on top. Remember, these are going into the oven, so you are going to add more cheese. This is just the mixture to help keep the shaved beef and everything together. So on a baking dish, you want to add a piece of parchment paper and then go in with your Hawaiian rolls or whatever kind of rolls that you have for this recipe. You could even use buns. It don't matter, okay? Split them up in halves. I did separate mine like that only because my man likes a lot of cheese. I don't like that much cheese, so I added even more provolone to the bottom of one half, and then I layered it with the Philly cheesesteak mixture. And then on my section, I just added my Philly cheesesteaks directly to the bun. But honestly, it does not matter how you layer this up. Then I added even more cheese to the top of that so we can have a nice cheese pool. Then cover it up, put it in the oven, and oh yeah, y'all, I added some sauce to it. I forgot to show y'all my sauce, but it was just my burger sauce for real. I just added it on there. And then my little helper, she was helping me. I made some garlic butter. It's literally minced garlic, some butter, and some parsley. I literally melted it and then poured it on top of the burgers to give it some more flavor. And look at this cheese pool. Moment of silence. Yeah, I was amazed too. Simple, quick, and easy. Yeah, y'all, that cheese pool was insane. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, it's really super quick to make Philly cheesesteak sliders. I paired it with those fries. I added a little bit of Parmesan to give it some flavor. That's my homemade burger sauce on the side. And, baby, 10 out of 10. Literally so quick and easy to make. This could be done for lunch or for dinner. You could pair it with wings, however you want to come. Just make this recipe. And if you do decide to make it, tag me in a video. Bye, y'all.